Greetings, humans. This is Exoteric with Exoteric Stratagems. We are back with another Monday archetype frame build. Now, to be fair, this was my wife's idea because I was kind of stumped as to which frame to do. I like to start with some of the earlier frames and get them all covered before I move on to some of the more exotics. And to be fair, there are a couple of new ones that I have to farm. So, first things first. Oberon Prime. The Oberon was one of the first frames that I really got into. The Oberon scoots my boot. I'm just saying it. The Oberon has always been one of my favorites. Before they changed things, I don't remember when it was. I don't remember when it was. It was a ways back that they changed. They did a revamp of a lot of the powers, and when they got to the Oberon, some of the things about it are better, some of the things about it are worse. And so I'm kind of caught in this place of occasionally when you get a Warframe, you're like, all right, clearly DE developed it to do this. This is what its purpose is. I can see how it fits a role. I can see how in a party it fulfills a purpose. And then when they go and redo things, you have to find a new way to reinterpret what it was that they had wanted for that frame because it's not the original concept. Things in the game have evolved, and rebalances also mean re-envisioning some things that maybe weren't working the way they had originally thought. So we have this opportunity to find one of two different paradigms here. We can define the paradigm of its original inception, or we can explore the paradigm of what they did with it once they had time to figure out what their original intent was already known to them, but when they're doing a revamp, what is that new vision? Is it trying to do the same thing? I remember them talking a lot about synergy when they were doing these. They wanted powers that worked together. And this is very potent with lots of great frames out there. Um, this particular frame went from being literally my favorite when everyone hated the Opie. I was an Opie fan. Um, they changed it. It became, I think, a little bit more functional, and I saw it a little bit more often. But this is also one of those starter frames that, like, not starter frames, but one of the early frames. You're like, wow, you get this so early in the game. You get Oberon parts just dropping left and right when you're pounding out those, trying to get through your planets and stuff. Was it Helene or something? I think some one of those defense missions that I used to like to farm at when I was lower level. I just remember selling gobs and gobs of the different Warframe parts to build Oberon, so they just drop everywhere. Um, but yeah, so Oberon is it's a mixed bag with me. So I guess what we'll try and do. These might change. These might change. Let's just look at what our powers are. Let's look at what it is it seems they meant for this, like what role they meant for this frame to fulfill in a group. Let's see here. So focuses the energy on target, blah blah blah. Okay, so radiation damage, right? And impact is initial is both impact and radiation. I didn't know that. Okay, so it has a chance to do knockdowns, knockbacks, whatever. If we amp that up, that could be pretty awesome. Orb damage. I don't know what that means. As maybe it's like it reduces by 35% per target, or if each orb has 35% of the total. No, 9. I mean, 100% divided by 9 is not 35. So, um, let's let's look at what I have here. So these are old. Like you can tell, like I got really excited when I got to edit the names of these back in the day. It really wasn't that long, but yeah. So we've got, this is one of those frames like the Trinity where you can do um a build two different ways. The Trinity, you've got your duration build, which is great for health and armor tank. Gives you damage reduction. Back in the old day when we used to have the trials, we had like the party would just do like they wouldn't tank. They'd just do that one. Where is it? It's one of these dudes. Is it blind rage? No, it's not. Oh, I think I even have this still installed on here. So this is your damage reduction frame. I figure I should probably amp the duration up for a build like this, but we're not here to judge my old builds. You guys can laugh at them at your own leisure. We're gonna kind of reset the clock here. I might still keep that. Let me just leave that for now. Let me go in here and yeah, see, that was just meant to survive with that narrow-minded or with the whatchamacallit. Let's see here. We'll just start with an A. It might end up being two archetype builds for this because I like the Oberon. I might want to build it the other way later. All right, so let's look at our base stats. Let me reset these so it doesn't give me all the red junk in there. Okay.
Well put together, operator.
All right,
Now
so
get out
let's
there
just
and
Cut down the.
make the Lotus proud.
thank you, Ordis. Okay. So we've got damage. We've got, let's see here, 12.5 meter range, total range of 50 for pinging the target. It's a nice long range. Hallowed ground, right? So more radiation damage to anyone that's standing in those areas. So that's another one that we used to be able to just have huge damage in there. And it's just, oh, this is a great build. I love the Oberon. Okay. Healing waves of energy, blah, blah, blah. So this is just heal over time. So we've got drain. So there's an initial ping of health. What's the radius of 25 meters? So radius on this might be a thing that we wanna tune up just a little bit. And then reckoning the damage dealer. This is also another fun way to play this for farm frame, which I will probably end up redoing a farm frame for this Friday. Friday farm frame. Woo! I'm going to be doing a range build for this because farming, a lot of people just think gotta be awesome. And when I do my farm builds, I'm not trying to be awesome. I'm trying to think of how best to, like, what best tools to bring to a job to accomplish that job the most efficient. So I'm not trying to bring a bag of frickin' screwdrivers when I gotta put a bunch of nails into some boards. The whole point of it is to bring, just like in fitting an eave. Sometimes you can fit it to just be boss, and sometimes you fit things for a purpose. You build a specific doctrine around a purpose. This one is going to be purpose built. Archetype frame, though, today, Monday, yes, I'm going to be changing the name of archetype frame because, archwings and all that, and archwing, and not everybody. Anyways, we're going to be changing that name to something more interesting. I was thinking like Monday mainframe, but then that's like more of a computery thing, and I'm actually not that computer literate, and so I thought that would be a misappropriation of awesome things. I don't know if that's a word. Okay, anyways, back to this. So we've got Healy bits, we've got damagey bits, we've got AoE bits, which is fun. And if I'm not mistaken, this is an angle, yeah, so 180 degrees. So if you ping it right now with no bump to your, I'm guessing that's range. Maybe that's, yeah, I'm guessing range is probably also going to improve your angle. Um, so really, he's protector dude, right? Those are seeking damage missiles. All right, so like really this build can benefit from a little bit of everything. My archetype builds tend to have a little bit of everything built into them. Sometimes more efficiency if they don't, if they're clearly a mage frame and I know I'm going to be casting a lot. However, we've got a little bit of base armor to start with. This is a prime, so I understand it's probably going to have a little bit better armor than the first Oberon you're going to get. That's fine. The Oberon is still awesome. So we can see we've got a good amount of energy. I am a level 30, but that's still a good amount of energy. Um, and then we've got health, shields, not fast. I don't. So there's nothing about my base stats that tells me what kind of purpose I'm more suited for. So like I like the idea of an augur build because that's going to help me with some shield tank. I would probably do less duration and more power for that. Um, I'm Let's see what that looks like first. Let's see what that looks like. First of all, why don't we just see what kind of armor we can get out of this? Because if you're going to have to rely on the armor reduction with an armor health build, then rather than a shield and mobility build, then that's a whole different thing. So we've got this gives me a 573 armor. What was that other one? There's Vigilante, Gladiator, I forget. Um, Also, let's do that, and we can get rid of that. This is another one of the, here, let me just double check. Oh, that one's still 110. So if I do a health build, I mean, I'd have to put in the other umbral to be able to get that bonus to be up with that. So let's ignore that for now because I don't have any polarities for the umbral stuff. I didn't really play a whole lot while I was like when that stuff first started coming out. So computer troubles, everybody has them. Let me here. I gotta pull up a chat window here because I'm being a bad host. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything obvious. Oh, my trackball's dying again. Come on, man. It's so hard about tracking a ball. It's in one spot. It's not going anywhere. Just track it. God dang it. All right. All right. Let's see here. Take a little chat break here before we start tuning. Oh, yeah, we got that's probably a human. Hi, human. Let's God, there's got to be a way to just. There's got to be a way to just show who's in chat at all times, right? I don't see a thing. I'm gonna have to figure that out because OBS has a little chat thing, the broadcasting free programming thing that I'm using here. Um, lets you do a lot of your, chat manipulation, your actual streaming through Twitch manipulation on the program side, and neither this nor Twitch, when you are the streamer, does it just have a running list of who's coming and going in chat. It's not like Eve when Eve Online you go into local, like you're flying around the galaxy, you can see who's around you. You can see when somebody pops into the same system as you because they pop up on local. You know who's there. I mean, I don't understand why that isn't just a standard streaming tool so that you can keep better track of that. So I will try and pop back in here every now and again and click on the users in chat button and try and greet you. We'll do little hellos and things, taking a cue from a good old Johnny Pie from the Young Turks. I'm gonna take a little break in between major sets here and just do a double check. Because sooner or later I'm gonna end up with actual people in the stream. That's the goal, right? Like people in the stream, build up a little chat community and people talking about fits and talking about how to use them best and calling out people who are full of their own crap, all that fun stuff. Um, yeah, so anyways, yeah, I'll pop back in here later and try and say hello to folks, if I see them then, or if I catch any chats, which at least the chat window should show new chats. So, um, let's see here. So we were looking at armor, yeah. Let's just, all right, so let's just double check. What is our armor gonna look like? See, that's still in kind of an inconvenient location. Hopefully it's not as bad as before though. Okay, so even with that, our armor is up to 675. Does this improve my armor? 200. So that puts me up to 875. And that is a constant effect. Okay, so duration might be important if I want to just keep that on. It's 4 seconds though. I don't understand what that's supposed to do. Drain energy per target. Drain every second duration. Yeah, see, initial heal, bleed out slow. See, I don't understand what the duration is right here, the 4 seconds. we'll figure it out, right? We will figure it out together. This one is a little bit different. Um, Instead of doing a path, this one is just an area, a radius. Okay, so none of these other ones are... See, I do believe there's an augment here. I believe there is... Erg. Is it this one? Enemies affected by... Okay, so this could be really important here because that's gonna put me up over 1,000 health. Or I'm sorry, armor. Going above 1,000 armor means that I've now got a rather robust armor tank going. If I have just a good hit point thing, and I've got the healing from this, which is also, I mean, there, see, 40 health per second. I almost don't need the strength, do I? Maybe let's, I mean, I guess it's not going to hurt, is it? That armor might go up with strength. Okay, so here's, if we end up not being able to be able to get up above, I like to see like 8 or 900. I believe one of my Saren builds, it's meant for a little bit more of the high end stuff, a little bit tankier than my regular bit like farming build Saren. That one has I want to say 975, which is respectable. Like that, I've never had problems with keeping that sucker alive. So we might come back to that. An armor build is a real potential here, and the point of being the protector, I kind of dig the armor thing because on top of that, number one, he has his sword and board. He has the shield and mace combo. Um, that is like his signature weapon. However, one of the gifts that you get for logins, um, back in the day, I know it's changed now, and I don't know if they're still doing it the same way. I have to double check and see if the rules are applying as far as the date, like the login dates for drops. But when you hit a certain count, I got lots of like the Zenith Star, the Azimuth, is that right? Yeah. Um, the frickin' badass Syandana, and this thing I can't remember what it's called right now, but it's a frickin' shieldy thing that you can throw for damage as well as hit stuff. It's awesome. So we might build our protector to be shieldy because that was definitely. I mean, he had a signature weapon. He has the freaking signature weapon in his bundle. If you look at the bundle, so Silva and Aegis, that's what it is. And I believe I have a Silva and Aegis Prime, which is good, but this one is better. Um, the login one, I can't remember what it's called. It's not Zenithstar. It's not the crap. I'll figure it out. So anyways, let's get back to this. We may come back and try and tweak this with a little bit more armor with this if we have to, but I'm going to try and see if just um, tooling a little bit of a smart build is going to give me the chance to avoid wasting the mod. First, let's just start with some strength. Yeah. Do I? Oh, here, let's get this back on here. Let's just see what strength looks like. So that's 135. So we come here to armor. Yes, I can armor. Okay, sorry. Had a little bit of a fitgasm there. So now, again, this isn't me building like a farm build that's meant to like slay whole rooms at a time. This is meant to try and channel the purpose envisioned by DE. Digital Extremes, the people who make the Warframes that we love and spend far too much time in. Okay, let us go to, let's see here. Let's look at strength. This is going to kill my duration. I need to make sure I save my duration. Um, that's going to do, bam. Oh, maybe that's to cast it. It takes a few seconds to cast it. I don't know. Armor buff. So now my armor, when I cast this, I mean, that's maths, right? That's over 1,000. So this is all the strength we're going to try and force out of this. We need to try and find other ways. So, oh yeah, by the way, duration is the thing that reduces a drain. So I might be less inclined to worry about efficiency. I might leave it at, say, with only a mod for efficiency. Um, boy, range I'm not really going to care about. I think that's what needs to happen here. I just don't care about the range. Also, let's look at how much that hurts. 11 orbs. Youch. This one is... It's not a whole lot of damage. It's not a whole lot of damage. Spammy build with this would be really fun. The wide range spammy build is even more fun. Doesn't do as much damage because your good range mod, where is it, overextended, has negative to strength, so you tend to but it's controlling the room. So like if you have somebody else who's doing damage, they're being damaged while they're being hauled up and down and smashed into the floor repeatedly like ragdolls. So I mean, it's also hella useful. So let's go back to this here. This one is 55, and but this is a health one. Man, see, you can see how I polarized this here. I had this, I probably did one of, I don't know which one I did. When I polarized a lot of my frames in the beginning, I just tried to make sure I had two of those, and two of those. Because all of my low level builds, they all needed at least that much. And then I had room for a couple other ones. So this, is always what I tried for. Now that we have these stinking things, which are super useful, as you can see, I still haven't burnt all the endo to level these up. But yeah, like these will have a stacking bonus when you put multiple umbrals in there, but I don't have anything but the Excalibur Umbra that has umbral things. So like really these are mostly just Excaliburs, and sometimes if I have fits that gives me two or three and I'm doing a health bit, like I can do that. Let's I'm kind of curious now. I'm just curious. Don't hate me. Um 680, that's what does that give me? 418 armor. Oh man. Oh man. Uh my range might be ridiculous if I try and force that in there. No, I don't think I should try and force that in there. I might not even. Boy, there's so many fun things you can do with this. Okay, I know I'm kind of wasting time here, guys. But this is kind of there's a couple of ways to do this, and like if I put in something that gives me good casting efficiency, it's gonna take away from that duration, and I can put in that other mod, but then I have to have room. I can't have the umbrals in there. I'm gonna have to lose something. So let's maybe skip that. I think one of those is, let's see here, that's duration, that's good. Oh man. It's only 30% efficiency. God, if only natural talent was a better mod. Like, the casting speed is not the problem, DE. That's not the problem. If frames have a problem, it's not the casting speed. Trust me on that. That's that needs to be better, DE. Sorry. Love you guys. It needs to be better. All right, so we've got that. We've got that. All right, so we were at 156. I'm just trying to see what we got here. So without killing my range, um, or my tank, which I've got a respectable health tank. Don't really care about shields. Um, but yeah, armor and health tank. So if we look at this, I can squeak out a tiny bit of range from the Exilis slot. I have that one. Was it that 15% mod? That's not bad. Oh God, that basically puts me to 1100 armor. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna see here. I really regret not having whatchamacallit, not being able to, what is it? The see the eyeballs on the enemy on the map. That thing, that enemy sense. There it is. It's right there. Oh, 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 because I have these in here. That really takes up a lot of stuff. But look at that. Look at that. The armor is high, the health is high, and the ability strength is high. I mean, if you have a frame that you can cram this shit into, this is not bad. Like, I mean, I've got no complaints about the survivability of my Excalibur Umbra, and it's a very happy build. So yeah, can we put anything up there? Do we have any little baby ones? Let's see, little baby ones. I don't have any. Streamlined form, holster speed. I mean, that's not terrible. I don't need wall latch duration. I mean, none of this really. I don't really care about any of this. I mean, this would be kind of fun once you amp that up to be able to just chill on a wall for a while, get a few shots off, not just get up there and get like one or two well-aimed shots, but like get a bunch of shots. All right, so I mean, I guess streamlined form it is, right? I mean, it's the only number 3 I have, so call it a sign. Gonna start with a minimal amount of energy, but that's okay. Let's just double check which one this is. Physical damage and probably, yeah, elemental damage. So I'm not going to be generating any health for myself, that's for sure. Or any energy, I mean. Here, do I have anything I can fill out? Yeah. May as well finish that one. May as well do that one. Not enough. There. Alright, so I've at least got, let's see, 300 damage per second. See, this is just flat damage, single point damage. Let's... How much do I have? Not enough. Okay. Good enough for now. Just gonna be fine with that. So damage. So this is damage. This I don't know if that's gonna no, see, I was gonna say if that translates to strength when like for a casting ability, but no, I don't think it does. Alright, so we're gonna go here, we're gonna find ourselves Sigma and Octantis. So this sucker. Wow, we gotta rebuild this. Alright, oh, that just sucked. Okay. Yeah, you level up mods and things get pulled off of stuff, so shit happens. Let's see here. I'm probably gonna do that, because that makes me really happy being kind of paladin-y. Berserker's always good. I do love that attack speed, that sweet, sweet attack speed. Not a huge fan of Prime Fury, gonna be honest. The ability to get up to 75% if you've got a crit-based weapon, which this isn't too shabby. See, this one isn't great against Infested. It's a slash weapon, so it's mostly... See, Antoxin. Oh, man. I mean, it's just such a good weapon. So we can throw this in and bump up that slash damage, which is awesome. Oh yeah, we gotta get ourselves a. See, reach isn't gonna be that important. We need. Yeah, does this actually say what the throwing radius, throwing range? No, I don't think it matters. I think you just have to be kind of pointed at somebody and you just swing that special attack thing. It just goes boop and hurts. Hurts, hurts, hurts. Okay, so we definitely need to just check out what we've got in here. So we've got the reach, got gladiator might. Critical damage would be really nice. Pressure point is what I'm looking for. Boop. Oh, prime pressure point. Oh, that's right. That's not the one I want. Wait, I've got crit. I've got. What else goes in there? Why am I? I'm not 100% sure why. I mean, that's fun. Because that attack speed's going to be fixed by Berserk. But seriously, what else would I have been put in there? Like, I would have put one of these in there or something? What happened that... It's clearly been a long time since I have used this. Oh, nice. Oh, but minus to combo duration. However, if you have that particular focus tree, that could be a really nice thing too. Let's see, especially with the Venka, for some reason those things are wickedly bonused for combos. Let's see here. I mean, that could be good. Yeah, see, I don't know what else I would have put in here. It seems everything else that I like that has this particular thing has already been in there. So I probably had reach in there before. It's probably what I was going for. Um, yeah, here, excuse me while I cough my brains out. All right, so let us take that. Piranha, let's see. Tigris makes a whole lot of sense for this guy. Let's see, what kind of companion? Santa's little helper will give me energy. That is what I will do. Santa's little helper. And when I say little helper, he's a frickin' horse. Boop-doo, paladin. Tree man. Hey, let's do the paladin, yeah? Looking good, buddy. Let's maybe make that not quite so... Well, that's kind of fun. Oh, oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay, that's what we're doing. Yep, it's happening. These guys are great. I'm gonna give you guys a little secret if you didn't already know this. There's lots of great weapons in this game, lots of them. I have yet to find a weapon as powerful as the Dexphorus. I do have a whatchamacallit, a Riven in there. It's a great Riven, right? But these weapons were amazing, and my go-to long before Rivens were a part of this game. This is ridiculous. Long before Augur Pact was, see, I can get rid of that. I don't need that. Whatever, it's extra damage. Um, I have a lot of frames. I like to play mage frames when I'm just playing, and so I tend to have a lot of augur builds because they're very much focused on mage frames, casty bits, spamming your nuke powers, and so it gives you that extra bump in the set to have this on your secondary, which I like. I like it quite a lot actually, because these weapons are devastating. I love playing the other weapons. I will keep coming back to these suckers. They're just, I mean, they're hurty. They're very, very hurty. You can see the multi-shot. It's not that impressive, right? However, these suckers, I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. Maximum number of projectiles that can be launched per second. Are you kidding me right now? So that's 20 potential, that's 20 rolls of the of the dice, and you've got a 40% chance. I mean, like 3, 4, 5, 6. You roll a 6-sided die. It's like 3, 4, 5, 6 is all successes. Oh man, I don't know if any of you guys are like dice rolling nerds. I'm a dice rolling nerd. Love me some Shadowrun and D&D. Anyways, yeah. So these are like I may have a build that has different weapons on them, but I'm always thinking about these. Man, if only it was as good as those other decks for us. Those are just the things you want in combat. Anyways, okay, so we're leaving now. I'm gonna check one more time in the chat stream here. There's nobody chatting in there. I don't see any users logged in other than Lurks, who I'm pretty sure is like a Russian spy or a Chinese bot or something like that. So anyways, we're going to go give this a test in a place that I usually go to. Um, usually I go to Hydron to do. Ooh, very fun, but no. Um, I love doing this one for just because it's so repeatable and reliable. You know exactly what's happening and when it's happening in this one. It's closed space, so you can get good farm builds in here that are highly, highly effective. Hydron's a great place to like polarize and get some XPs or.
You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
It does leave a little bubble of fire. A little bubble of fire. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Was that a wisp? Yeah, it's a wisp. I don't need to do anything. I can just sit here and chill, but you know, I'm gonna go and pretend like I can do things like a wisp can. Oh. Oops, that's not how that power works. No. No. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry. I was trying to figure out how in the hell do I get my little disky bits? I think you gotta. Are we? Oh, is it moving? Okay, the carriage is moving. I don't know why that didn't work. Oh, because I don't need to hit it twice. I need to hit it once. Alright, let's... Let us... Alright, where's my armor? It's not going to tell me my armor in here, is it?
I will consider what I have learned from this skirmish.
Doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't actually tell you your armor in here, does it? Unless you... This is going to probably give me a... Oh. See, the Wisp is having all the fun right now. It's, when somebody's got a really good farm frame, it is definitely harder to get, to test things, because... Oh, it beat me to it. Yeah, it's definitely harder to test stuff out when somebody's just nuking whole rooms at a time. Which I could build that frame, but I'm trying to build like the spirit of the Oberon. Little fey creature of darkness and stuff. I mean, that's pretty awesome, right? Bam! Pew 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 pew. Oh. Oh no, Alright, Santa's little helper. I need some energy, buddy. Can you find me some energy, buddy? Oh, who's a good boy? Actually, I think Santa's little helper's a girl. Still. Come here, horsey horse. Come here. Oh, something else for me. Oh, you're a good ugly pupper. Die all the deaths. Okay. Alright, I want to test this. I want to see if this will, if this has any kind of stun. I want to be able to see about doing finishers. Because some weapons, like this one, have finisher bits on them.
Reinforcements available.
Alright, well, I mean, I'll stick with it. I mean, maybe they'll need some healings once we get a little further in here. Does depend on how they're all built. Mirage is not a robust frame. Oh. Oh, I love it. That's the best weapon ever. Oh, I thought that was a Nox for a second there. Pew pew. Dang. It's maybe a little too quick once you get... Grrr. Yarg. Golly. Alright, so it doesn't have infinite range. Good to know. But it's still pretty badass, right? Sigma Octant. Why did they have to make it such a hard to say name? I'm not a great communicator. I don't do the wordy bits that great, DE. I just know how to swing a sword, little old country sword swinger like me. I don't know what that was. That was a funny looking thing. Thing that looks funny. Hey fellas, where'd you come from? Welcome to the tea party. Got a couple of fancy lady frames here. I'm a fancy goat frame here. We got elevators, cause we're fancy in our place. It's a good fancy crib. Derp derp derp. Oh man, it's so good. Did I seriously just dice that sucker up? Oh man. Need to have some fun with a Nox. Because, if I'm not mistaken, if you don't kill them, it's also a stun. Oh, get your silly cats out of this place. We're dog people here. I should probably check. Are they dog people? Moa, Noodle. It doesn't say. Okay. Oh, there's a cat. Oh, I don't like the cats. Whatever. I know everybody else likes it. I'm not a kitty cat person. Like I like cats. I like I don't mind them as pets, but like I don't get into kitties as like, oh, the cuteness factor is too much. I can't be into kitties that much. Sorry, it's just a thing. I love adorable things. Don't really. I like the, oh, this poor little kitty is trapped. It's a tiger trapped in a kitty's body. Just wish they could be little warriors again, little predators again. But America's like their cuddly things, and so we have these fang and talon encrusted fluffy bits to cuddle with, because that makes all the sense in the world. I don't like you. I don't like you. And your little dog, too. Alright. Surely we're coming to the end of this. I want to test this sucker on the Noxes. Maybe they will be inclined to stay for another 5 waves, because then we have 2 Noxes spawn per wave here after 10. Swing the swords. One more? One more? One more? Oh, Santa's little helper effed him up. 'Cause he's a good boy. Girl, whatever. Bat-faced dog wagon. Oh, there's my friend. Hello, friend. Oh, I hurt my friend's feelings. Yeah.
Extraction is
Let's
ready.
see.
Unless you
I
can
mean, I'll
handle
stay
more
if they're
of the
gonna
enemy.
stay. I'll do
Keep
some
fighting.
more. I wanna get some
Opportunity to extract
knockdown
will appear soon.
Nox practice. Huh. Does not have a knockdown. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, it does suck not having a vacuum. I think that is one. Not having it.
My Warframe is strong.
Alright, well. Yeah, let's just go and plant that right there. Nice. Heavy damage. should probably set one of my trackball buttons. Oops. Fix one of my trackball buttons so that I've got a melee, my melee and my heavy melee on there. Because right now I've got my pinky on the 0 or the insert button on my keyboard. It's a little bit frustrating. It's not quite the way I would have gone with that, but you know. Alright, well. Yeah, see, that's the weird thing, because they have those, like when you're up above, you have the melee slam attack where if it's at a particular angle, then you're doing cool stuff. If it's not at that particular angle, it kind of robs you. The opportunities there, not really that keen on that particular melee improvement with, I don't know, what's that melee, 2.0, 3.0, whatever it is these days. Alright. I mean, everybody's doing fine. I'm not even trying to keep everybody healed right now. Ooh. Love me some gold mod endo. Speaking of which, it's probably time to look at my mod collection and see if I can extract some endo out of mods. Usually I wait until I've got a couple of things above 100. That means that I've done enough defenses and things to have accumulated vast amounts of other lesser things. Why did you just waste that? Oh, I love that crit. See, you get the crit and then you get the improved damage speed because of Berserk, and so like crit and damage or swing speed become like just the greatest. It's just the greatest. Berserk is maybe my, I mean, if one could have like a favorite mod in this game, that would probably be mine. Yeah, can't spam that too much like I would like to.
Any of y'all see the feeds light up? It's going down, kids.
What does that mean? See the feeds light up.
We've got signals singing the same song as our victim. Careful now.
Yes, but what does that mean?
Where are they coming from? Vul, who did this to them?
Smush all the things. Poor Nox. Where is Melt Bupper, and why is it not giving me energy? Come here, dog. You have a job.
Reinforcements appear. Do you choose to leave or continue fighting?
Alright, so this was a really
That's the last of them.
boring
Objectives
paladin
confirmed.
build.
Let's go.
That's what I'm gonna call this. It was just fine. Nobody was in any danger. It could have gone probably another 20 rounds without really sweating it before it started really hurting. So, you know, I mean, let's look at our stats here. I mean, it did a decent amount of damage. Like, it's got that bonus to the damage. So, on top of healing, it was just hurting everything. But damage taken, though. I don't know if this is modified, including the modification for armor, because armor is considered a damage reduction value, or if this is a conglomerate of shield, like yeah, there's so much that could be, and I should look into that. Because I don't know if this just means I got hit as much as this person, but I had way more armor and so less of it registered, or if it meant that I was simply being shot at less, that less things were like paying attention to me, which is unfortunate because having the Sigma Octantis, which did I, let's just double check this real quick. Did I in fact have Guardian on there? Guardian Derision, is that it? Yeah. See, should have been a lot more attention paid to me. I didn't have it out a whole lot and I was running around like a crazy person. But somebody should have shot at me and I should have blocked it, right? So I don't know. That's maybe something to play with later, or just more damage. There's no reason I don't just. Oh wait, I only have 12. I can only put in something like that. It's just damage. I'm always fine with more damage. But this is, see, the finisher damage. This makes me want to put this on a frame that actually can take advantage of finishers. There are some frames. Even the Excalibur, when it does its radial blind, it opens them up to finishers. So you can just go from one to the next to the next. Ivara, when you do the sleep arrow, you can just go from one to the next and just, it's crunch. It's amazing. I love it. Um, so maybe this would be a better one, better suited to that. Um, Minus 31% damage to infested sucks, but if it's a bonus of that much, oh, let's get out of here. Sorry. Don't care about your mission plans just yet. Yeah. So, anyways, archetype frame. Let's go back in here. Let's see. Yeah. Let us, oops, do a quick screen capture of this. I'm going to post this right after here. I'm going to have, hold on, this is probably going to glitch out for a sec while I do this. All right, there's the one. Let's go in here to our fit. And I'm going to post this too. Yeah, I mean, I know there's so much work that could be done with this. If I wanted to polarize anything else to free up some more space to have a better mod here, which my preference would be duper-dupe cunning drift, 15% ability range. Having a mod up here in the Exilus slot that does that is awesome. But in order to free that up, I either need to do an umbral polarization on something, which I don't yet have the umbral formas. Yeah, even just one of these would be a game changer if I could do it like that. Be able to, oh man, that'd be amazing. Like get 7 more back. I could do whatever I wanted with that. I could do whatever I wanted. Anyways, so this is Lil Baby Frame. This is, I know I've got a couple of weird things on here that could be better. But you know, that's what I got. This was it. It didn't die. It didn't even really feel that much threat in there. But again, might have been because nobody's paying attention to me because the wisp was doing all of the damage from a mile away. Because wisps like to do that. All right, everybody. Here. Oh yeah. Did I here? One more. Let me get a screen capture of this. Oh, no, that was a bad one. That was a bad one. Oh no, that was a terrible one. There. Yeah, so when I post these, you know, everybody feel free to tear into them. There's no reason. Oh, hey, it looks like Invenkin. Oh, we might actually have a human in here. Outstanding. Welcome. I'm just about to wrap up the stream, but I appreciate you popping in here. We just wrapped up the archetype frame build. This week's we were doing the Oberon Prime, or Opie as I lovingly call him. He's got them big old Dumbo ears. No matter which of the helmets you put on, he's got them big old Dumbo ears. Sorry, Ron Howard, you're amazing. You're the man. So much love and respect, but you got some big old Dumbo ears, brother. And as a child, it was just hilarious. So, I mean, it was adorable too, but it was hilarious. So, you now have a Warframe named after you. The Opie is my favorite. Every helmet has big ears or little horns, whatever. Every single one of them got some big ears sticking out. So Opie, Opie it is. Yeah. So I'm gonna go post these onto Twitter right now, and thank you for joining us. This was a pretty solid frame. I think I'm gonna be doing. Pretty sure I'm gonna be doing the farm build on Friday for Friday Farm Frame. Gonna tool this different and make proper farm frame. We will test it out. It will have all the things that it needs to, not be awesome and impressive, but to accomplish task. I do like my what's the right word? Not I mean bespoke is a good word, but I mean everybody's fitting these things in their own, so that's kind of just how it works. I don't know. There's words for things. I don't do words. I do some button smashing and jumpy shooty pew pew. So anyways, thank you for joining us for this. I appreciate you checking out what we're doing. I have no idea how long you're in there. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that like I got the wife just. It was an anniversary present. We've got an anniversary coming up. I asked her what she wanted, and she wanted dirt to put plants in. She asked me for dirt, which is cool. I mean, I got a great check, but she got me a freaking second monitor for my new computer, which is, a bag of dirt, new monitor. Is feeling a little underdressed for the party. But anyways, yeah, check me out on Twitter. I do like posting fits after I'm done with the shows. There were a couple of them because I'm just kind of getting started where I didn't have good shots of those. As I load these onto YouTube for production quality's sake, I'm going to be cutting in scenes, maybe like a little opener or a little ender that will probably the opener, just so people can not watch my whole video, I guess is what I'm saying that I'm going to be doing, is giving people the opportunity to open up my video, look at a link or at a fit, and then close my video. Please stay and watch the videos because, I like to have fun, even if I'm weird and awkward and, you know. Anyways, yeah, see you on Friday, folks. Same time, same weird Arizona time, 7 p.m. here. If you are anywhere else in the U.S., you can go by convert from Eastern Daylight Time of 10 p.m. It'll be Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. I think that goes all the way up to, well, I guess, yeah, that means it's 6 p.m. Western, Pacific, whatever. I'm in Arizona. We don't do daylight time, so it's really hard for me because each time you guys and the rest of the country do your daylight time, we don't. So I have to see which time zone do we line up with this season. So 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. Farm Frame Friday, Friday Farm Frame, Friday, Farm. 18 Fs and fun. Ha! There's one more. Okay. Peace out, folks. Have a good night.